back upon the valley, my girl, and recall where you are from. You were born in a farmhouse here that your forebears all called home. That your forebears all called home. 1,000 years we found this vale, and now all that toil in vain. Well, now he replaced our fields of green, and never to be seen again. Both never to be seen again. From Atlantis new we must leave. May our fears be kept at bay. Will come the water, come flood this vale, wash the stains of our tears away. Wash the stains of our tears away. No cobwebs litter our own homes, no strange folk in our quarters. No man stole from us these lands, just the coming of the waters. But the coming of the waters. From Atlantis new we must leave. May our fears be kept at bay. Will come the water, come flood this vale, wash the stains of our tears away. Wash these stains of our tears away. Now underneath that mirrored sheen, both carp and trout are hosts. To the ringing steps of those cobbled stones of Rutland Water's ghosts. Of Rutland Water ghosts. From Atlantis new we must leave. May our fears be kept at bay. Won't come the water, come flood this vale, wash the stains of our tears away. Wash these stains of our tears away. Look back upon the valley, my girl, and recall where you are from. Thank you very much. Thank you, Katie, for providing my wooden handbag playing. Water is still in the early morning light. Reeds reflect their struggle for height. Saints and strangers, saints and strangers. The rowboat is creaking, waiting to load. Scotia Creek silent, set for the fold. Saints and strangers, saints and strangers. The captain betrays us, the coin from the king. Aimed it to magistrates, a crime is our hymn. Saints and strangers, saints and strangers. Saints and strangers off to new shores. Sense the dangers of England's laws. Saints and strangers leave undeterred, seek their freedom in the new world. Saints and strangers, saints and strangers, saints and strangers. Bear with me. Fine takes its toll on the pocket of the poor. all our toil spent in escaping abroad. Saints and strangers, saints and strangers, homeland unsafe from the king's man, we make our way to freedom in Eden. Saints and strangers, saints and strangers, saints and strangers off to new shores, sense the dangers of England's loss. Saints and strangers leave undeterred, seek their freedom in the new world. Saints and strangers, saints and strangers, saints and strangers. And the fire of adventure has taken hold, lit in our hearts a hope for the bold. Saints and strangers, saints and strangers. Another ship purchased to brave the ocean swells, we're off to the new world aboard the Speedwell. Saints and strangers, saints and strangers, saints and strangers off to new shores, sense the dangers of England's loss. Saints and strangers leave undeterred, seek their freedom in the new world. Saints and strangers, saints and strangers, saints and strangers. Thank you very much. In haven, Welland and the Nan meet the wash to flood the sea, where we search the tender stems. Nearer the sea, the healthier it will be. The flush of plover fills the air over the salt marsh and out with the tide. Wade now with the birds among the marsh grass we pride. For the samphire and the chine, pork, parsley, pink and green, the delicacy of saintly days divine, toast of the land and sea. Baston swine with their curled coats call these marshes their homes. Across the expanse, flat and remote, fat and hardy they're known. For the samphire and the chine, all past the pink and green, delicacy of saintly days divine, toast of the land and sea. And over the scalp, and out to Freeston shore, in that wild and creeping time, where the eel and the shad have been before, fairest bounty of the Shire. For the samphire and the chine, pork, parsley, pink and green, delicacy of saintly days divine, toast of the land and sea. For the samphire and the chine, pork, parsley, pink and green, delicacy of saintly days divine, toast of the land and sea. Thank you very much. It was where I had it before. The dawn is cold and the North Sea, mist laid grey, lying in the distance. First rays, the morning light trails, an ink-hued sky painted with ribbons. These cold bloods are mighty strong, molding crescents in the sound, quickly filled with a salty brine. The North Sea horses and their hounds, bracing winds move the cool morning before the ebbing of the tidal seas. No near the sound of the creaking wagons disturbs the gentle lapping at the sea. These cold bloods are mighty strong, molding crescents in the sound, it's quickly filled with a salty brine. North Sea horses and their hounds, wading out up to their barrels, 30 pounds of white gold shrimp, bands of gulls follow on behind them, perhaps some more thrown back to scrum. These cold bloods are mighty strong, molding crescents in the sand, which quickly filled with a salty brine. The North Sea horses and their hounds. One November storm in 41 left the two brothers that sloof alone. The crew were rescued by North Sea horses led by the fisherman Joseph Osborne. These cold bloods are mighty strong, molding crescents in the sand, which quickly filled with a salty brine. And the North Sea horses and their hounds, North Sea horses and their hounds. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. The rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. You ready to try that? Yeah, thank you. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. The rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. Look down there, young leveret sat at the mess that Rook has made. Soiled the very grass I covered while it beneath their shade. Rook's leavings on the ground, benefit us, my son. And they caused the finest grass to grow, and they wanted the farmer's gun. The rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. Look down there at the rabbits as they scurry and they scrape, digging in the grubby dirt all day. Why put up with the mess they make? Well, the rabbits dig their warrens and unearth the tastiest grubs. We live to our heart's content, we put up with a little hubbub. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. The young rabbits lit a fire at the base of the tree. The rooks came and found the roaring smoke and in the roaring flames, and they fought each other hard as the fiery branches fell, crushed beneath the burning tree, for they hate the fate befell. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. Thank you very much.